Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond. Today I'm back channeling another timeless pick a card reading, and we're going to be looking into what is your soul's purpose today. So what are the things that your soul is deeply concerned with accomplishing, and maybe, what has your soul been trying to accomplish over multiple lifetimes? So we have 5 piles to choose from today. We have pile 1 with Valerian and this selenite wand. We have pile number 2 with sweetgrass and this peach agate. For pile number 3, we have St. John's wort and this double terminated clear quartz. For pile number 4, we have calendula and this bloodstone. And for pile number 5, we have peach and this smaller amethyst crystal. So take all the time you need to see which crystal and which card is really calling to you, and that is going to be the pile that has a message for you today. So pause the video if you need to take more time to meditate and really tune into your intuition. I will see you all at your timestamps below, which are in the description box. And yes, let's get into this reading. Let's see what's in the cards, and let's go in the beyond. Hey pile 1, if you guys were drawn to the selenite wand as well as the Valerian card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your soul's purpose is. So right away we have Valerian, which is a very calming, very soothing herb. And I'm going to pull some more cards to get a deeper message. The soul purpose for my pile 1, please. I feel like you're very attracted to mystical things, intuition, moon magic, magic in general, working with the subconscious here, and maybe even the unconscious. I see a lot of that as well. Yeah, perhaps you are interested in psychology, things like that. Healing modalities as well. But yeah, let's see what else we have. We have the star with cottonwood. We have the 8 of earth with the turmeric. Ooh, we have the madre of fire with thyme. Beautiful. We have Adelita of earth with yucca, the yucca plant. And yes, very much so, we have the moon with Datura. I was really feeling that moon energy coming through in the Valerian card as well, and you were drawn to the selenite wand. So very drawn to mystical experiences and just like the magic of life. I also see you guys having a deeper purpose in this lifetime as well. And I think it is revolving around 2 things I'm seeing in the cards. I think your soul's purpose is revolving around your intuition, the magical and mystical things of life, exploring the unknown and the unconscious, the subconscious as well, exploring things in the shadow. And for others of you here in this group, I also see you are very creative. Your soul is very creative. You definitely are a craftsperson of some kind. We have these 3 cards representing craftsmanship, weavers, creators. We have a lot of things speaking about the arts, about craftsmanship, about creating beautiful projects where your soul is kind of woven into your creative endeavors and your creative work here with these beautiful cards coming out. the Madre of Fire. This card, the Time card, it is all about being someone who is very creative, very centered around the hearth, around home, around your creative projects, putting your hands into your work. You know, we have 2 depictions of hands here, creating. So you are very creative. And I do also see through your artwork or through what you're interested in, like if you're interested in maybe the unconscious mind, therapy, things like that, or just like myth and magic and spell work, I see you guys putting your heart and like weaving your heart and soul into either your spell work or your creative endeavors. So kind of 2 different messages here. Take the one that resonates. Maybe they both do, maybe just one does, but that's beautiful. Your soul is definitely here to explore, you know, the more mystical side of life, the things that are hidden in the dark. You are very guided by the moon. I wouldn't be surprised if you did a lot of moon rituals and spell work around new moon and full moon and the earthly cycles and the celestial cycles and how they interweave and interplay. So yeah, let's pull a few more cards to get some more messages here. More messages for pile 1, please. Pile 1's soul purpose. What did their soul come to do? We have the 2 of Wands. Very beautiful. Yeah, I think you guys really explore the unknown. You kind of, you know, you go where other people are afraid to almost, or you go where not a lot of people want to go. You go to the darker side of things. You probably explore the depths of the unconscious. You probably are into maybe some esoteric or taboo subjects that not everyone is interested in, and I see that because of like the moon here, and also 2 of Wands. We have the Star card coming out twice in this reading, so this is very deep work that you're here to do. Your soul has a deep mission. This is you're very connected to your destiny. You're very connected to, honestly, I feel like you're very connected to your past lives, and maybe you have a lot of past life memories, and you're very connected to the place that you came from before you incarnated on Earth. So we also have 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and the Hanged Panda. So yeah, the Hanged Panda, this is giving me the energy that you are really interested in things that other people might not be looking at, or looking to maybe problem solve or dig deeper. You know, you might be helping people who are marginalized in our communities and societies. You might be helping people who kind of play a more taboo role in society, or you might just be interested in things like the unconscious and maybe being like, you know, a counselor or a healer in some way, helping people heal through trauma, things like that, things that are maybe more hidden and not well known. And also here with 4 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles, I do get this feeling that your soul is very very content with your kind of work-life balance. I get like you guys are probably more balanced when it comes to relationships and things like balancing your home life and work life. I kind of am seeing that in the 6 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. I think there's good balance, and I think your soul understands good balance, like good flow, good give and take, good things like that. I think you are probably a very harmonized person, very focused on balancing things. Yeah, I'm gonna pull some more cards for you guys to get some more messages here. Deeper messages for group 1 and their purpose, their soul's purpose. Yeah, you guys have a very clear calling. This is coming out again right next to the 2 star cards that are coming out. So I think you guys are very aware of your purpose. You seem to be very aware of it, probably very engaged with it for multiple lifetimes. And again, that purpose is very intertwined with creative work and diving deep into unknown areas of life. That could be the unconscious, maybe your art, or what you create is very connected to your unconscious mind and even the collective unconscious here on Earth. You seem very capable of tapping into the collective unconscious, you know, getting ideas for your creativity there, things like that. Or you could be feeling more called to a different area of life with your calling. Like I'm also getting, like I was saying, like potentially healers, therapists, counselors, helping people through the dark night of the soul experience, or helping people to even harmonize and balance, because I think you guys are very balanced. So yeah, maybe you just really like to connect with past lives, or you like to help people connect to their own past lives. Things like you could be interested in things like, you know, meditating deeper to retrieve information from past lives. You could be interested in things like hypnotism or something like that, you know, really working with that subconscious and unconscious mind here. But yeah, I think you're very aware of, you know, where you're being called, and I think you probably have been engaging with this purpose for a while now. Any more messages for pile 1? Wow, yeah, Lodge. Okay, so Council came out again. That's a beautiful synchronistic message. This card is all about, you know, seeking counsel from trusted people. And I think this is kind of pertaining to you. I definitely see you as somebody who either in your work life is a counselor helping people. Maybe you're a social worker. Maybe you are a therapist. You could be engaged in expressive therapy, art therapy, things like that. I also see this could just be how you are in your day-to-day life. Like you are always helping people through their problems. Like you're always helping your friends, like you're the therapist of your friend group, or you're just really helpful to your family or your community. I definitely see that. You could even be like a teacher who is really helping your students, you know, connecting with them on a deeper level, really tapping into like what's going on with them and how you could help them. So yeah, a few different messages here. I'm really loving this energy. Is there any last advice or last messages for pile 1? Lion, honor your soul and celebrate its journey. Yeah, guys, your soul purpose, I think you've kind of been on this journey for a while. You're very in touch with it. You have like this strong lion heart, definitely. And yeah, I just see you being really engaged with this purpose. And I think it's definitely time to celebrate yourself and all that you've accomplished on your life journey and just like your soul's journey in general, because you could be working on this purpose for a few lifetimes. We also have the Koi Spirit of Abundance. Move with the flow of abundance around you and through you. Yeah, I am getting this message. Engaging with this purpose deeper will bring more abundance as well. So if you've been maybe resisting the call of this purpose, if you've been putting it off, if you felt like maybe it's really not for you, always trust your intuition. See where it's really leading you, listen to your heart. But I definitely see as you engage with this calling deeper and further, your abundance will grow. You will become more abundant in friendships, in material wealth, in emotional health, and things of that nature as well. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 1. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. I just love doing these readings. Please like and subscribe if you guys did like this. Leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I love reading the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey, pile 2, if you guys were drawn to the peach agate as well as the sweetgrass card with the healer of earth, this is going to be a reading. Let's see what your soul's purpose is. So you were drawn to this card, and I am just hearing the word, you know, tending. This is a very nourishing card, really about reciprocity and caring for the land. Yeah, let's pull some more cards. Wow. Pile 2, what is the soul purpose of pile 2? Pile 2's soul's purpose. We have the oregano card with the warrior of air. We have the star card, beautiful. Yeah, we're really talking about your destiny here. We have the tower card with the mushroom energy. Ooh, we have the hawthorn card of lovers. And we also have 10 of earth with horse tail. Okay, so you guys that were drawn to this pile, your soul is very concerned with, there's a lot of messages coming through, which is great. You guys are deeply caring souls, deeply loving and nourishing. You want to tend to the land, you want to tend to the people, you want to tend to your ancestors, you want to help and care for people. This card in particular, oregano, is really about speaking our truth and speaking our truth from the deepest parts of ourselves. So I see you guys as activists, I see you as healers, medicine people, I see you as, you know, people who tend to ancestors, to lost loved ones, people who care for the ones who are more vulnerable. You could be caretaking for children, you know, you could be a parent, you could be caretaking for elders in your community. You could just have a big heart and just really love the people around you and just love the animals and plants around you and care for the animals and plants around you. I feel like this pile, there's a lot of environmental activists here, a lot of people who tend the land, who really care about the health of the ecosystem in their community and just the ecosystems on planet Earth. I see a lot of beautiful earth energy and connection to earth as well in this pile. I do think this pile is very drawn to ancestor work. I wouldn't be surprised if you know, tend to your lineage, and if you are almost a guardian for the ones who have passed over, and if you're almost a bridge to the other world, giving offerings. Maybe you have an ancestor altar, maybe you give offerings to the land around you, like you go outside in nature to your favorite spots and you leave a basket of offerings, or you know, you just give a song or a prayer and that's your offering, and you really commune and connect to the earth. That's what I'm seeing for you guys, and like your soul purpose here during this lifetime. That's what's coming out right away. You probably are very strong alchemizers as well, because we have the mushroom energy, so you're probably able to help people move through grief, help people move through darker times and alchemize that energy for more beauty and more joy as well. I kind of see this group as being elders as well. If you're not an elder yet, I see in your future you becoming an elder who is carrying a lot of wisdom and who really imparts wisdom onto the next generation and onto the younger people in your family and community. But yeah, I'm gonna pull some more cards to get some deeper messages here. Pile 2. What is the soul's purpose for pile 2? Let's go deeper into pile 2's soul purpose. What does pile 2 need to know? Yeah, very connected to Earth here, to the energy of Earth as well. We have the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the Empress. Yes, I see you guys as the Empress. Knight of Cups, exactly, and 6 of Swords. Okay. So this is the energy that I was picking up, and it's coming out again. I see you guys as having these big, beautiful hearts, being very nurturing and very caring. I think your soul is very concerned with caring for the young, the earth, to things that you love, and to even the spiritual realms as well. I see you again as a guardian of the ancestors, caring for the ancestors, caring for the people who have passed on in your lineage, and just people and ancestors in general, like on Earth. You really care deeply, and you really tend and nourish, and you are this Empress force of creativity and, you know, nurturing compassion. With these other cards, I'm getting a few different messages. You might be an activist in some way, like we were talking about, environmental activist. You might have a lot of ideas and opinions about how to take better care of the earth, or how to take better care of people, like public health and things like that. And I see you potentially, part of your soul's purpose is to share your ideas, to communicate them out into the world. So this could be through writing, this could be through public speaking, giving lectures, talks, writing books, things of that nature. I'm seeing that as well as being part of your soul's purpose, to really pass on your wisdom and communicate out into the world your wisdom. Because we also have 6 of Swords. Yeah, I really see your communications traveling throughout the world, and your messages and wisdom traveling, yeah, through all different parts of the world and reaching different people that need your teachings and wisdom. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull a few more oracle cards for you guys to get more messages here. Group 2, what is the soul purpose of my pile 2? Pile 2's soul purpose. Okay, we have the Shaman card with completion. Yeah, so, you know, I was picking up that elder energy, and we do have this beautiful Shaman card coming out talking about completion, and that's just giving me the energy that, you know, you are, I see you very, very wise souls here. I see like you have been doing this for a while, and you might be reaching the elder phase in your soul's purpose. You might be, you know, reaching that phase where your soul just has so much wisdom and is maybe looking in the future, like in your future lifetimes, to start a new purpose, even if that maybe resonates with you. Because I just see you guys as very accomplished, and like you really know what you're doing. I think you're very connected to your mission and your purpose here, especially because we do have a lot of elder energy coming out in this group. But yeah, that could just be a message for a few people here. I'm also going to pull some more cards. Yeah, upper world with future. You guys are so connected to your soul's purpose. Like, I just am seeing, you know, the stars really aligning for you. You kind of being where you're supposed to be at certain times. I see you as being strong communicators with this card. And I think your future will be, I think in the future you will be traveling a lot, sharing your message with other people. So sharing your messages of environmental, ecological wisdoms, sharing your messages around nurturing other people, maybe healing other people. I just see you I see you maybe giving lectures or talks about maybe the books you've written on healing, or the books you've written on whatever lights you up when you think about activism and social justice and things like that. You could just be, you know, sharing your views around tending the land, tending what you hold as sacred. So yeah, take the messages that resonate. Let's get another card or two. Treat people sustenance. Yeah, this is beautiful, because I see you really caring for the earth deeply. And we have this beautiful image of this tree that's alive. I think you guys really hold nature as sacred. I think you see nature as being alive and sharing wisdom. And maybe you've gotten downloads from nature and you are very connected to nature and you want to share that wisdom out with the world. There's definitely a lot here about sharing your wisdom with the world, speaking it, communicating it, writing it down, you know, sharing it online, sharing it in videos, sharing it in whatever way resonates with you. You guys really are embodying that elder energy, wise leader in your community. Yeah, beautiful energy here. You guys are definitely the Empress. Definitely very creative, can manifest a lot, caring for the young, caring for, yeah, just, you guys have these big, deep hearts that really want to nurture and care for people and the planet and animals and plants. Soul purpose for my pile 2. Peacock, self-love, time to celebrate you and all of your magnificent light. That's a beautiful message. Yeah, it's time to radiate out, you guys. It's time to celebrate yourself. It's time to like focus on your self-care and self-love, because I think you might need some more confidence to really see yourself in a way where like you can see yourself where you can just see yourself like being able to share all this wisdom. So yeah, definitely focus on you, focus on the things that you need to do to get yourself into a place where you feel really comfortable, like with maybe public speaking or writing your information and sharing it. Another message or advice for my pile 2, please. What is their soul purpose? What advice do you have? Golden Unicorn Ascension. Okay. And Deer with Trust. Okay. Awaken to your soul's potential. Yeah, this is the energy I was getting from the Peacock card. I feel like you guys might not have awakened to the depths and the scope of your actual soul's purpose in this particular lifetime. You might be younger in age right now, and you might not feel like you're that elder yet, which is okay. You might not feel like you have the confidence to put yourself out there and to share what you need to share, because maybe you feel like you don't have the years behind you yet, or you don't have like whatever it is. It could just be self-doubt or things like that. But really trust here. You're really being asked to trust yourself, trust your purpose, celebrate yourself, be your own cheerleader, get rid of any self-doubt so you guys can really awaken to this deeper potential that you have as being a strong communicator, a strong leader, someone who's an elder sharing their wisdom, and somebody who puts their ideas out there and shares them with the world. That's really what you came here to do. So yeah, take all those messages as they resonate with you. That's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 2. I would love to know which messages resonated with you in the comments below. I always love to read the comments. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Yeah, and just thank you guys so much for being here today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey, pile 3, if you guys were drawn to the double terminated clear quartz as well as the sun card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what the messages are for you guys around your soul's purpose. So you guys were drawn to the St. John's wort, and with this energy right away, I am getting some deeper energies and some solar chakra energy. So let's pull some more tarot cards to get this deeper message. Pile 3, message about the soul purpose of pile 3, please. What does pile 3 need to know about their soul's purpose? Wow. Okay, yeah. Beautiful. So, these cards just kind of came out in a beautiful way. Okay, this is really beautiful. We have the sun, we have raspberry, 3 of earth, we have oregano with the warrior of air, the emperor with hemlock, the healer of air with rosemary, and the healer of fire with Damiana. Very interesting energy in these cards. Kind of a beautiful different mix of a few different things. I'm getting strong solar plexus chakra energy with all these like beautiful yellows in the cards, and the Emperor card as well. You know, that strong Aries energy as well. Fire, passion, using our will and our more masculine energy to accomplish goals and tasks here. Again, you're operating from a very heart-centered space. I'm seeing that in the raspberry card and the Damiana card. And the last little message I'm getting is around rosemary. I think you guys are strong communicators and you have a lot to communicate out into the world as well. A lot of heart-centered energy here and solar plexus chakra energy. I'm seeing great leaders in this card as well with the Emperor. And yeah, I think a lot of your energy is around community. I'm getting a message like you are very much healers in your community, very much centered around the heart space, around healing, you know, soothing. You have a very good mix, honestly, of masculine and feminine energy here. I see you as being very nurturing, but also very, you know, calculated. And this Emperor energy, you might have Aries in your sun, moon, or rising. You might have an Aries ascendant. I'm feeling strongly. Yeah, like Aries rising. Very quick to action. You guys take initiative here. But yeah, I need to pull some deeper cards, more cards to get a deeper message here. Soul purpose for my pile 3, please. Yeah, you guys, I'm picking up that warrior energy with your soul purpose. I am picking up strong leadership, strong warrior energy. I think you're very connected to the archetype of Aries. Very focused, and you can definitely accomplish tasks like very quickly and easily using your focus and your determination and your will. At the same time, this energy is very balanced by your heart space. I see you guys operating from the divine masculine and the divine feminine in a very balanced way. You might consider yourself almost a warrior for the divine feminine, doing a lot of healing rituals around healing the feminine energies on the planet. I kind of see you guys as being health workers too. So there's a few different messages here in the cards. I see you guys, some of you might literally be health practitioners for women. You might be working in the healing arts around more feminine energies. Yeah, just a lot of beautiful energy here. Pile 3, you guys got 8 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands. Yeah, lots of beautiful creative energy here. 7 of Pentacles and Judgment with Calling. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like you guys probably know your calling. You probably know what your purpose is in this lifetime. I see you guys as being warriors. That is pretty much your soul purpose, is like to be a warrior of something that you're very passionate about. We have all of this beautiful fire energy here mixed with this air energy that I'm really picking up from the cards. And yeah, you guys are just my warrior pile. I see you guys as being maybe activists for women's rights, maybe activists for the environment, maybe I'm more getting like healers, activists for healing and children and the community with these cards. I'm really focusing in on this card right here around healing energy. I think you guys are really working strongly to like help people heal from past trauma and helping people connect to their own inner feminine energy, helping people connect back into their intuition, back into their own personal power, because I see you guys as like really connected to your solar plexus chakra and your personal power. So I think you can help other people do that really well, and that really lights up your soul and really like fuels the fire that like keeps you guys going. I'm just drawn to all of this beautiful yellow energy here in this card, as well as the sun and the Emperor. You are probably very talented at being a leader, being somebody who makes tough decisions, being somebody who helps other people and who can possibly like almost see the future for other people and can help them navigate the future, and you can help them make decisions so they can, you know, have the life that they want to make. You might resonate with like wanting to be like more of like a life coach or a counselor, helping people heal in that way. Honestly, everybody in this pile probably is engaging with this purpose in a different way. So it's hard to kind of like give exact examples of like how you will be engaging with this purpose, because it's going to be different really for everyone here. I just really see you guys as this strong leader, somebody who is a warrior, somebody who fights for justice, somebody who, you probably have great public speaking skills or writing skills. And yeah, I think you guys really are connected to your calling and to this purpose in general. And I see you over many lifetimes engaging with this energy. You might have a lot of Aries in your birth chart, or you might have a lot of planets in your first house. There's just a lot of this archetypal warrior energy. So yeah, let's pull a few more cards. But it's always coming back to your heart space, the things that you are working towards, the things that you are a warrior for, it's always coming back to your heart space and, you know, wanting to help people, wanting to care for others and the planet. Messages for my pile 3, please. What does pile 3 need to know about their soul's purpose? Messages for pile 3, please. Ooh, we have the Dreamweaver with accessibility. Okay, that's beautiful. And we have the Buried in the Earth card with transference. Gorgeous. I think you guys are really connected to the other world. Like I said, I think you are very capable and very successful at bringing your manifestations into this world. I think you're very connected to both divine feminine and divine masculine energy in a very balanced way. I see you, you know, being able to have these beautiful visions and being able to take the action to bring them into manifestation. And it's a beautiful gift of being very balanced in both worlds. I see you as being somebody who can walk in both worlds, the spirit world, the physical, you know, the non-physical realms very easily. And I see you guys really being a champion for justice, things that you hold as passionate and sacred. I think you guys really work with that energy. Yeah, I see a lot of like the archetypes of Artemis, you know, somebody who is that warrior energy, but for a deeper cause. So being really connected to the well-being of plants, animals, other people, the planet. You guys are warriors of the heart. That's really what I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I feel like everyone in this pile will be engaging in this purpose a little differently, and I'd love to know how you are engaging with this purpose. Yeah, thank you guys just so much for joining me today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey pile 4, if you guys were drawn to the Bloodstone crystal as well as the Calendula card, this is going to be a reading. Let's see what your soul's purpose is. So let's pull some more tarot cards to get a deeper message about your soul's purpose. Pile 4. What does pile 4 need to know about their soul's purpose? Pile 4. Messages for pile 4. What does pile 4 need to know about their soul's purpose? Calendula is definitely a very healing and soothing herb, but really connected to, I feel like, creativity. Ooh, we also have the Devil with Blackberry. Yeah, we have 2 of Water with Mallow. Yeah, Yarrow. Ace of Air. Okay, yep, 5 of Water. Ooh, and the Raspberry. Okay. Interesting. So, honestly, I feel like the energy that's coming out is really healing. I'm getting this strong sense of healing here because we do have Mallow, and that's a very soothing herb. Very, very soothing. We have Yarrow. Yarrow is all about healing, and it's very connected to the story of the wounded healer in Greek mythology. It's also connected to the story of Achilles in Greek mythology. We also have the Five of Water, Five of Cups. This card, it really talks about grief. And we do have the Devil here. So with all these cards on the table, I just strongly feel like you guys are strong healers. And I mean that in a way where you are able to craft healing concoctions. You are able to make healing happen with your physical actions, because we have these two cards right away, Calendula and the Devil with Blackberry, and these two cards are really depicting using herbs in a way where we have gathered them, you know, we have cleaned them, we have alchemized them into something new. In this card, we have the mortar and pestle, we have the oil, and this card is talking about crafting a healing herbal oil. This card obviously is about baking a pie, you know, taking raw elements and creating something new from them. It's all about alchemy and alchemizing, using your hands to craft healing modalities. That's really how I'm feeling from all these cards that came out. With you being drawn to Bloodstone, I think your soul's purpose is really about well, there's a few different messages. One right away is I think you are very aligned with healing intergenerational trauma, healing ancestral trauma, healing things like that, healing things that, you know, not a lot of people want to look at. People would rather be in denial or ignore certain, you know, cyclical patterns, but I see you guys as being very connected to this mallow energy of wanting to heal, wanting to create new situations, wanting to take the old and turning it into something new, wanting to take that lead energy that is perhaps been, you know, passed down from generations and turning it into this healing concoction, turning it into gold, turning it into soothing energy, turning it into something new and beautiful, and, you know, living an abundant life of happiness and joy. Ooh, there's a lot of messages there, which is beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like some of you guys, you probably could create spiritual healing oils. Maybe you create, you know, like mixtures for healing salt baths. Maybe you are an herb crafter. Maybe you take, you know, raw ingredients, plants, things from the earth, and you create these healing products that are beautiful and high vibrational and can help yourself heal and can help other people heal as well. Yeah, there's just this very deep energy in this pile, very rooted in ancestor work, very rooted in indigenous practices here. You could resonate with like being a root worker, being witch, shaman, medicine man, medicine woman. That kind of energy is here in the cards. Let's pull some more tarot cards to get any deeper messages that want to come out for you guys. Pile 4's soul purpose. What does pile 4 need to know about their soul's purpose? Yeah. Okay, so whew. Strong energy in this pile. You guys are very spiritual. Your soul's purpose is very spiritual. You, I think, are spiritual practitioners in some way, even if you might not know it or resonate with that, you know, term. You might be doing like, you know, sacred intentions and you didn't even know that was kind of like you were kind of doing spell work or things like that. Yeah, we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Your soul's purpose is really about alchemizing energy, taking the lead, turning it into gold, taking negative experiences, turning them into beauty and joy, taking, you know, wounds and turning them into being healed. That's the energy from your soul's purpose. You guys are strong in spirit and you really communicate deeply to the spiritual realm here with the King of Swords, the King of Air. You guys really talk to spirit guides, get messages from ancestors and things like that. We have Four of Pentacles. The Devil came out again. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys, part of your soul's purpose is to honestly take your talents and gifts for crafting and being a healer, and honestly figuring out a beautiful way to be financially compensated for the work that you do. We have Three of Pentacles cards coming out. And yeah, you guys are really meant to be, you are meant to be very abundant. You are meant to use your spiritual gifts to create abundance for yourself. You probably have gone through some darker experiences in this potentially in this life. We have the Devil coming out twice. So this is just letting me know that you've probably alchemized a lot of darker energies in your own life, and honestly you've probably already began working on alchemizing ancestral trauma and other energies of that nature. You guys are strong in your power. You guys are very strong in your magical energy, your spiritual energy, and crafting as well. I'm just really drawn to crafting here. So you might make like crafts or art projects and you might not have resonated with them being like a spiritual thing, but I think you kind of put your heart and soul into that energy, and that in itself makes your craft like spiritual. Let's pull some more oracle cards for you guys. What does pile 4 need to know for their soul's purpose? Messages for pile 4. West with purge, exactly. You guys are really working. Yeah. Beautiful. West and water. And we have medicine shield with protection. Yeah. You guys work strongly, I feel like, with the bird energy, with air energy, because we have 2 birds coming out, and I also, you can see the feather right here. I think you really are connected to spirit guides and, you know, working with communicating to the unseen. Part of your soul's purpose is about purging that devil energy. So purging negative thoughts, purging negative energies. Honestly, being a spiritual practitioner sometimes is about removing negative energies from people, and I think you have a talent for that as well, because we do have medicine shield with protection here. So that's just a reminder to protect your energy when you are doing this intense work and, you know, rewriting these ancestral patterns. Always be mindful and protect your energy, work with your spirit guides and stuff like that. We have water with expression, and yeah, and purge, and this is all about expressing what you need to from the past, letting go of past traumas, releasing, surrendering, and just really doing like a big purge to get all that negative energy out of your aura and out of your spiritual energy field. Because like I said, in your past, we have the devil twice. So in your past, you might have come in contact with some darker energies, and you're really being called to purge them and release them and just move through ancestral patterns, move through karma, move through any negative energy patterns that are on you. And you guys are really going to be able to facilitate that further by engaging in your sacred craft. So if you are somebody who like makes herbal oils, if you make herbal tea, if you bake, if you do any of these crafting ways, which could just be like crafting a poem or a prayer or a spell. It could be crafting a song or a painting for protection and healing and releasing. Any craft, it could literally be anything that you put your intention into is going to become spiritual protection for you. It's going to become healing for you. So that's going to be different for everyone here. Take that as it resonates. But yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys and your soul purpose. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I always love reading the comments, and I love doing these readings. I'd love to know what your craft is. Like, do you make herbal infusions? Do you make spiritual salt baths? Do you make art? Like, what is your craft? Because I think this pile, there's going to be so many different ways of crafting these healing energies, and I'd just love to know. So yeah, please leave me a comment below. Yeah, thank you guys just so much for joining me today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey pile 5, if you guys were drawn to the amethyst crystal as well as the peach card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your soul's purpose is. So yeah, right away, being drawn to this card, I am getting this beautiful, very peaceful energy right away. But yeah, let's pull some more tarot to get a deeper message for you guys. Pile 5. Messages for pile 5's soul's purpose. The soul purpose of pile 5. So we have Ace of Water with plantain, and that's just a beautiful reflection of the water energy. That peaceful watery energy is really coming out strongly. We also have the Chariot with cedar, a very spiritual card. 10 of Water with red clover. This is definitely a very watery pile here. 3 of Fire with calendula. The Mother of Air with motherwort. Okay. And we have the Awakening card with Tulsi. So this is a very spiritual energy here, very connected to sacred divine feminine energy. Your soul's purpose is about your spiritual awakening and your spiritual journey. Water is very connected to psychic abilities, spiritual gifts and journeys. So this is definitely very centered around your spiritual awakening. And honestly, maybe part of your soul's purpose is to awaken to your spiritual gifts, if you resonate with that. Yeah, lots of divine feminine energy here coming out in the water pile. Water is very connected to feminine energy, to creativity. You know, the earth is, you know, over 70% water. Our bodies are 70% water. Water is very magical, it's very mystical, it's very spiritual. It is the basis of life, very connected to the great mystery, and also very connected to, you know, the divine feminine. And with these few cards over here, I'm picking up a lot of that mother energy here. Perhaps being your soul's purpose is perhaps linked to being a parent. Maybe it's linked to, yeah, maybe being a parent is part of like your spiritual awakening, if that resonates with you. It doesn't have to, that could just be for a few people here, because we do have the 10 of Cups here as well, and that's a card about, you know, beautiful family life and fulfilling our emotional desires to have family and to have a lineage that kind of will be here when we pass. Yeah, just very connected to water, this pile. Beautiful energy. Let me pull some more cards to go a little deeper. What is the soul's purpose for my pile 3? Yeah, I am being tied to, I am getting energy around mothering here. Soul's purpose for my, did I say pile 3? Soul's purpose for pile 5, please, Spirit. Pile 5. What is the soul purpose for my pile 5? Yeah. Okay. Beautiful energy coming out. One more. Two more. Okay, yeah. You guys, there's a few different messages here, so take the ones that resonate. A strong message around part of your purpose is to be in community, and I'm getting a very strong, like, female energy with that. Yeah, so this could just be about part of your purpose and mission and calling is to have children. Part of your purpose could be around nurturing your friends, your family, your community. Just a lot of that caretaking energy, and that could even be for self-care as well if that resonates more with you. Being your own nurturer energy like that is coming out. We also have Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, yeah, Queen of Swords, the Fool, the Hermit, and Two of Swords. So there's another strong message here around your spiritual journey, awakening to your gifts, awakening to, you know, your own unique take on spirituality. We have the Hermit card, the Fool card, and we also have awakening. So this pile has a few different mixes of energies and purposes. Take the ones that resonate with you. They might all, or just one. But yeah, so with the Hermit card, this is definitely about part of your soul's purpose is about engaging with your spiritual journey, learning the wisdom of being connected to spirit, trusting in the journey, taking the leap of faith to kind of explore spiritual traditions, explore your own spiritual insights, you know, dive deeper into ancient texts, maybe dive deeper into ancient knowledge, into the esoteric and the more unknown areas of life, the more mystical and magical things, because we have a lot of energy around communication and books coming out. These 3 cards we have of the Swords are really talking about being a student and studying and learning more, learning from books, learning from teachers, learning spiritual things, spiritual truths. And I also see part of your purpose is to communicate what you've learned on your own unique journey out into the world in a way that resonates with you. So maybe in the future you will be an author, you will have books being published describing your insights on your spiritual journey, describing your own spiritual awakening, if that is something that you feel like is in your future. I definitely see that here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna pull a few more cards to get some more messages for you guys. Pile 5, messages around Pile 5 soul purpose. Trickster with a challenge. Okay, yeah. Really engaging with the spiritual energies of spiritual awakening and journeying and coming up against that trickster energy and learning like your own definition of truth and wisdom and spirituality. Beautiful. We have the upper world with future and we have staff for foundations. So really being grounded on your journey of spirituality and learning, you know, keeping that strong footing. Again, this card is, I feel like, is really tied into having a strong foundation with community and friends and family. So maybe your kids keep you grounded, maybe your friends keep you grounded. There's just that energy of like nurturing others and nurturing yourself to really make sure like you are cared for and the people around you are cared for as well, because I see you guys as being that strong nurturing energy. So on your spiritual journey, it's important to have one foot in the physical and one foot in the spiritual as well. Like I said, really focus on your physical needs and nourishment. You know, focus on nutrition, focus on grounding your energy with physical things, because I do see you guys have one foot in the spiritual and one foot in the physical. Your head is kind of like, you know, in the upper world, so to speak. Your head probably is communicating with the spiritual world while your feet are firmly planted on the ground. I feel like that's a metaphor that probably describes you guys. You're very in tune with spirit, and I feel like you get a lot of downloads from spirit. But always keep in mind this trickster energy is in our world. It is part of the spiritual world, it's part of the physical world. Sometimes on your spiritual journey you might engage with this trickster energy, so always like be watchful, keep your protection in mind, make sure you are grounded, make sure you don't get lost in illusions or delusions on the spiritual journey. Try to stay very grounded and focused. Like I said, connecting into your family life and your friends and your strong community is going to really help you on this journey. Yeah, because your soul's purpose is really about finding this spiritual path that resonates with you, learning more about it, going into teachings deeper, and honestly sharing what you've learned with the world. I see you as like being a spiritual teacher in the future. If you haven't gotten to that stage yet, that's definitely where I feel like you're headed with the cards that came out today. Yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 5, thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I really love reading the comments and I love doing these readings. I'd love to know how you engage with your own spiritual journey, because that's really what came out today. Yeah, thank you guys just so much for being here today, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings.